Hey everyone, I got asked a question on Twitter the other day by Link Paramo, and it's a follow-up to my How to Learn Unity video. So this topic will apply to game development in general. You don't have to be a Unity developer, you can use any game engine, 2D, 3D, and hopefully you find this useful. So Link has completed the official Unity tutorials and is ready to start making a game, but can't come up with ideas and probably needs some kind of template or methodology to follow into making smaller games and then eventually making a bigger game. And when I thought about it, I've watched a lot of really good indie developers follow. It's not an exact template, you can't just have a formula for something creative, but there is a kind of method a lot of developers go through, and it might work out for you. So these two methods are the Game a Week and the Game a Month challenges. And they sound exactly as they are, so let's cover the Game a Week. And the Game a Week challenge is where the user makes a game within a week. So you'll be doing all the art, programming, sound, and it will have to be a game very small in scope. The idea is that you use a theme of some sort, which will help you quickly come up with an idea, and then you rapidly develop it. And by doing this week by week, for a short period of time, you'll learn game design and game development at a really accelerated rate. You'll also be able to quickly test ideas and get people to play them because you have a game done in a week, someone can test it, tell you the weaknesses, and then you can improve on your skills week by week. And I reckon this method's really great, and when you feel more comfortable, then you can move on to a longer development cycle, which is the Game a Month. So Game a Month, same premise, you have an entire month to make a game, and just like Game a Week, you do the art, programming, music, all that stuff. I believe you should stick to a similar scope, but make something far more polished. You'll be able to playtest the game halfway through as opposed to the end, and by testing it halfway through, you'll go through the process of getting feedback and improving upon the game. So by doing a Game a Month, you're taking your knowledge of quickly prototyping a game that you gained from a Game a Week, but are now improving upon it, playtesting it, and really polishing the game. Something you might be proud to put on itch.io and see if people like it. As I mentioned earlier, I believe it's great to go from a Game a Week to a Game a Month. Once you're good at doing it in a month, then you can probably be confident that your first 4-month or 6-month project will be good. I really like this progression system. You're essentially following a template of a good way to level up your game development skills. And as I mentioned, if you can make games in a week or a month that people really like, you can apply this logic into making a more commercial game over 6 months or a year. And by continuously developing games, failing, and occasionally having some success, you're developing a really good awareness of what works and what doesn't. And on top of this, you're going to be really good at the software you're using to make the games. So you'll be able to take on more complex ideas and develop them in a smaller amount of time. Now, coming up with ideas is a massive topic that I would like to cover in another video, but for this video, I'm going to recommend checking out a talk, which I'm going to link in the description, it's about Everything is a Remix. And this one in particular is called 4 Steps to Getting an Idea, and I think this could really help you out, so I recommend checking that out. The other thing I'm going to recommend, I mentioned it throughout this video, is getting a theme and using that theme as a limitation for creativity. So game jams are really great for this, and the game you see in front of you is actually from a game jam, but game jams are great for that, and they really accelerate your development. So I recommend you throw some game jams into your process of learning game development, no matter what method you take up. And most importantly, I hope this advice was useful. Just remember, there isn't only one way to do things. What I'm talking about is just one way to do it, and I've found some success with it, and people have found a lot of success with it. People like Moppin, who developed Downwell, and I believe is developing Neum. He had a great talk at Fantastic Arcade, which I'm going to link below, and he actually discusses his personal journey with a Game a Week and into making longer games eventually until he hit Downwell and decided to develop that. And that was a great success of his and a really great game. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.